Hey folks, and welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm Brendan from Bluelight, and for those who haven't seen any of my videos before, over the past several years I've been coaching and supporting people for the police recruitment process. So if you'd like to find out more about what those services entail, there's some links below. There's also a link below about how to join my police recruitment Facebook support group. As of April 2019, which is now for me, might not be now for you, there's over 6,200 members of that group. Wow, it's just growing every day. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. So anyway, like I said, welcome to York. Here we are at the Marriott Hotel Management Centre, where I've just completed a day of coaching for one of my clients who's preparing for the Metropolitan Police Day 1. So what did we cover on this? Well, during one of the role plays, you're going to be dealing with two role players. And in that two role play, which is going to last about 10 minutes, you're going to need to come up with some solutions. Now, in the CUDSAR model that we utilise, and I'm sure you've watched previous videos of mine where we talk about CUDSAR. CUDSAR, by the way, is a non-contact conflict management model which I've borrowed and adapted and morphed from the police to help you deal with role plays at the assessment centres. And one of the things that you need to do is to provide some solutions. So one of the things we've looked at here is a set of generic solutions which would apply to any kind of neighbourhood dispute. It doesn't matter what the subject of the neighbourhood dispute is, these solutions will absolutely nail it. I know this might sound cheesy, folks, but it really, really will. Because what we'll look at is some techniques I picked up from my world as a neighbourhood inspector for several years, where one of the things I always looked for in terms of solutions was not just enforcement, but how we're going to prevent this happening again, and also advocacy. Now, when I use that phrase advocacy, one of the things that was really important to myself and my team was that every interaction we have with people leaves a trace. And that trace needs to be an absolutely positive one. People who we arrest, people we deal with as victims, as witnesses, members of the community, all need to have a positive experience every time we interact with them. Even if they're being arrested for something and they don't want to be arrested for it, at the end of the day when they walk out, they should be saying thank you to us. Not thank you for the charge sheet, but thank you for the way they've been treated with respect, responsibly, fairly, and without unlawful discrimination. And for the sharp-eyed of you, those of you out there, you'll know that that's how suspects must be treated as part of Code G of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. But it's really important for myself and my team for several reasons. I won't go into those now. So one of the things that we're going to do in this role play is introduce the EPA, some very quick enforcement tactics, some preventative tactics which will absolutely work, which will have the assessors thinking, where did that come from? And some advocacy tactics as well to make people feel good about their experience of dealing with you in that role play. So it's a bit of a teaser really, because I know some of you are thinking, why is he standing in front of the flip chart? Come on, move over a little bit. No, just move. No, I want to read what is written. Well, you can't read my writing anyway, it's rubbish. So there you go, there it is, press pause. I'm teasing you a little bit, aren't I? So if you'd like to find out a lot more about this, and you're already one of my clients, nip over to the client-only Facebook group, where I provide you with a script of how to deal with this. And in the words of my client today, I could apply this to any kind of neighbour dispute or any kind of dispute between two people. It doesn't matter what the subject is. So even if they change all the role plays, if it's two people having a dispute, I can utilise this model. So I'm really quite pleased about the work we did today to come up with it. So if you want to find out more about this, you need to become one of my clients, join one of my online courses as a very minimum, and you will get access to the client-only Facebook group, where I'll be delighted to share with you exactly how this works. So until next time, folks, saying goodbye from York. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.